He came up with Jungle John Hopper 1 Henshin Jungle Hopper for one of the Kemi card combos.
Ooh.
And, of course, my brain being my brain.
You forgot what jungle was
No,
like.
no. My brain did it in the sound of the, of Zero One's driver. Jungle Hopper!
You know what? That's not too bad, though. It's not too bad.
Honestly, I might just dig out the cards again and continue making combos because that was a lot of fun.
Alright, let me put out the links.
The Drake Cruise calls for aid.
It kind of does.
We are kind of stranded in an alternate dimension right now.
Huh? I have to do it in my lower register. I have to do that in my lower voice because the Discord will not pick up any higher registers. Because I could do Hopper One's voice. Hopper!
Steamo!
Huh? Fucking hell. I hate it here. Let me speak! Stop silencing me! Hold on. Let's see here.
The day we eventually figure out what hoops to jump through to all meet up IRL is gonna be a fun one.
If that ever happens and you two finally see what I actually look like, I feel like I'll be nervous.
Don't worry, I'll carry you in.
Excuse?
I'll also have a neuralizer ready to forget what your face looked like.
Megamon just has that built in.
Hey, how'd I get here?
See?
I know, but it's
Wait,
gonna be
when did I wake up? When did the plate of nachos get here?
Wait a minute. What's on them?
Nacho?
What's on the nachos?
Just plain old poverty nachos, just whatever cheese I can get a hold of and tortilla chips.
Honestly, fair enough. Poverty nachos hit differently.
Do they taste better or worse than bowling alley nachos?
Better.
Okay.
I have never tried bowling alley nachos, so I wouldn't know.
I have.
Alright.
A couple of times.
Alright. Think about we're taking you to a bowling alley.
Not,
Get you some bowling alley nachos.
not even the bowl, just to get you some nachos.
I still insist on bowling anyways, because why the hell wouldn't we while we're there?
I have never actually had nachos at all.
Don. Why didn't you mention this? That's it. I'm making you some good nachos.
My goodness.
Link sent?
Links have been sent.
Bruce is on red alert.
Alright.
Let me just fix the webcam because I accidentally unplugged it, so I gotta redo all this shit.
Hey babe, after the stream, do you want to read manga?
Sure.
What do you want to read? Type in DMs.
Ugh. Okay.
Alright. Hello, Internet! Welcome back to the cave, where we are going to force Mekumon and Taro to eat nachos.
There.
Yes?
Allow me to do my thing.
Oh, yes.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Internet. Welcome back to the Bear Cave. Today, we are on the finale of Super Robot Wars 30.
At long hecking last.
With our host, Vegas Bear, and our lovely co-host, Megamon Taro, and the illustrious Web.
Hey, babe, could you say that first part again? The one about Bear?
With our host, Vegas Bear? You are something else, hun.
And I know what that something else is. That something else is an asshole! No, I'm kidding. Okay. So yes, today we are starting the finale of Super Robot Wars 30. However, because of the time that we started, this may be broken up into extra episodes. No one's fault. It's just how the cards were played.
We were dealt a mid-hand.
Also, I got Silverbolt today.
Yeah. Also, considering my health at current, I might need longer breaks than usual. So,
Yes. I also got a hold of Sonic the Hedgehog as a transformer. And Tails as the tornado.
I surrounded Sonic as a transformer with speed bumps and spike strips just to see how he'd react.
You would hate it. Wait a minute, what the fuck?
When he cleared those, I just kept him in a perpetual pedestrian crossing zone. And once he got past that, it was a broken red light.
Broke it as in it was always on? Or
Broken
it
as
was...
in, broken as in it was always on.
Okay, I made a mistake here. Hold on.
Anyway, maybe never, nobody wants to read.
As I'm still thinking!
Okay.
Eventually, Sonic just got fed up, jumped out of the mech, and started running. After which I had the mech towed.
Damn.
I enjoy trolling this hedgehog.
The hell?
What was that?
What?
What was that ding ding?
Ding ding.
Sounded like someone hitting a pole or something.
I don't know.
I heard it too, and I'm not sure what it was.
I didn't hear anything. It's concerning.
Question is, are we going crazy or is Bear?
So the game today.
Okay. Problem.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Here we go.
What do you mean there's no connection?
Oh! Are you talking about the cam?
I'm talking about Steam.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh no. Hold on. Alright, let's see how Steam is going. Wait, what the fuck?
Well, Steam's working for me.
Yes, Steam's going fine.
Unable to sync.
What
Steam
the?
was unable to sync your Super Robot Wars 30 saves with the Steam Cloud. If you play now, you may not have the previous game progress, and you may permanently lose it. How do I sync it?
Wait, is it like... are you trying to press the sync it?
Like, I hit play and it said it was unable to sync.
Usually you go and see the little spinny thing, this little arrows chasing each other. Go and try to get that to press. It's either you press on that or go to the options of the game to sync it.
Okay. Steam Cloud is apparently on. What if I switch it off and then back on?
I wouldn't know. Cause it saved last time, yeah?
Yes.
So, we should still have our last save on there.
Well, if it puts us back, if it fucks up and it ends up putting us far back, depending on how far back we're set, well, we'll have some options.
Okay, we're safe.
We are good.
Yeah, it
Oh.
looks like it.
That's what I was saying, like, as long as it's saved last time, we should be good.
Alright, so last time on Super Robot Wars 30, we fought against the Quasars on their home turf.
We punched through their defenses and are making our way to the Magister as we speak.
And we have Caribbean as a new ally.
That we do.
Here we go.
Last mission we'll ever see.
Last mission all of you will ever see, because when we're done with this, I'm putting this on my Steam Deck and doing all the extra shit.
Fair enough.
No. To the truth.
Reach out for the truth. Persona.
Final episode.
Yo. Yo!
Yo! Wait a minute!
Yo!
All of a sudden, Minecraft.
I need you to shut up. Kindly take back your blasphemous statement.
Okay. Okay.
We settled on something last time, yeah?
We didn't actually. I would still very much enjoy for Bonk to be present. He has been a running meme for damn near the entire time we've been doing this.
That is true. I will have a representative of each series.
Yeah.
So, Gridman, Amuro, Fire J. Decker, Shin Getter Dragon, V2 Assault Buster Gundam, Mazin Kaiser, Dawn of Thursday, Gundam Barbados, Lupus
Barbatos
Rex,
Lupus Rex.
Final Gal Gaigar, Combat Alert V, Alpha X, Red 5, Ray Earth. Oh. Hold on a second.
Of course, phone calls.
Thank you, phone call.
Naturally, Ikaruga will be next.
And there, Ernie.
You better finish it for us, Ernie.
We're counting on you, kiddo.
And don't go getting your Ikaruga built. Ikaruga blown up. God, I don't want to hear you crying on our way home.
I almost was mean for a moment. Alright, no, I'm gonna be quick on the snapbacks today. Okay.
Alright. I had to, my pharmacy called me. Alright. Ikaruga. Fennex. Cybaster.
My cats and I are ready.
You know what? Fuck Suzaku and Lelouch. Callan.
Fucking go! Let's go!
Scope dog, batch.
I guess Zeta Gundam? Because
I mean, we technically already have 3 reps from the UC.
That's true.
Let's toss in Ultraman.
Yeah. Mika?
I already picked
Yeah,
him.
we already got him.
Oh, we did. I did not see that actually. I would have known it.
Ogami.
I asked for Bonk right away and was very much rewarded.
So we got
I'm
4.
Volta's V, maybe?
I suppose it's technically part of well, it's separate from Combat Alert V, but it was made by the same people.
It was only a suggestion.
Yeah. Cybaster is already our SRW representative.
And Eldora Soul is categorized in the same spot as Vaughn, so I can't even suggest them.
May I suggest the medicine-making exorcist?
Oh! Ryuko O and Kyoryuo?
Yeah.
I was actually considering suggesting them.
I just thought of a joke. I just thought of a joke. It's really funny, too. Hey, Bullet, when we go home, will you try my medicine?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was Bullet, wasn't I?
Yep.
Yes.
You know, I pray for Bullet. He's got it rough.
We have the 30th, so why not also throw in the 30?
Can't think of anyone else. Oh no.
The only person I could think of that would fit into that last slot is Tetsuya, honestly enough. He's been with us since damn near the beginning.
That's true.
Access. Flash.
You were waiting for me to hit that button, weren't you?
Yeah. James. Steve Gallion.
So that's Sequestra's headquarters. No. This is where it's supposed to be. But I don't recognize that object at all.
There's no other facility in the area that seems likely, though.
It's about the same size as Axis.
Perhaps they transferred their headquarters to this global fortress, intending to use it to exterminate humanity.
Can you hear me, Magister? Cerulean Vol has come before you. The Dracrus and I have come to speak to you, Magister. We request an audience.
Down, my friend. Enemy units deploying from the fortification.
Sorry about that, folks.
Oh, here we go. Guess this must be the guard for their home base. There's not that many of them, though.
Just as Cerulean said, they must have put all their units into that final defense line.
So then,
There's practically no one left to defend the Magister.
All we need to do is defeat the force in front of us.
and then we can beat the Magister for good. We can do it. Let's finally put an end to all of this.
You okay with that, Cerulean? I've come this far, so I'm prepared to see it through to the end. The only option we have left is to reach the Magister using the one truth irrefutable: power. Truth of power. Surprising to hear that come from you. Is it? Maybe not. At least it's a lot more understandable than deciding to exterminate humanity based on some half-baked questions. Mitsuba, give us one last push to end this.
We've come this far. All we can do now is combine our strength and fight. Drake Crews, commence the attack! I believe in our victory!
Here we come, Quaystars. We're the Drake Roots.
Being shot down is a defeat condition.
I gotta try not to rile myself up too much.
If
Yeah,
you
please
need
don't.
to, if you need, you can pass some of your characters onto us for now.
Oh, I can still voice. I just gotta try not to I just gotta try not to, like, overexcite myself. In other words, a smidge more self-control than usual is required. Ooh.
That one blew up good.
Nice.
It imploded and exploded.
All at the same damn time.
I just reminded of an Undertale joke I did when I wrote a story where, after making it through the pacifist, well, the neutral run, the player starts a genocide run, but having learned everything they did, including getting a little bit of magic from the monsters, literally the first thing they did with Flowey was set him on fire.
Dang.
When Toriel got there, she found the burned remains of a flower and the human poking at it with a stick. When she asked what had happened, the human's only response is, "Flower exploded."
Flourish for lady.
Was that a new one? A new line?
I think it was. Utsumi, you handle support.
It is. It is the final battle, after all. I wouldn't be surprised if post-character arc conclusion lines have popped up for a bunch of them. Hey, I hear you like spam. This Hainu Gundam isn't just for show!
I don't know why, but the first thought that came to my head was, this is no Zaku, boy. No Zaku.
This isn't a Zaku. And it isn't in my brother.
Taro, are you trying to do what I think you're trying to do?
I was waiting for you to finish it, like, honestly.
Welcome to hell! Motherfuckers!
Shaking my head, shaking my head. Ah! Ah!
What?
Mikazuki!
Once I know your pattern, I just gotta respond. You can't escape anymore.
Dang.
It's all
The
yours,
last
Amuro.
thing.
Are we talking? Okay, is Discord doing anything for y'all too?
What?
Okay, it's just me.
Oh, this is overkill.
What?
Discord's dying on me.
Oh no!
Dang.
Ugh. Like everyone stopped talking for a minute. I was like, what's happening?
Well, overkill happened. That's for damn sure. Whoosh.
You know what would be really funny and also really actually like scummy for a game to do?
What?
Okay, so say you're fond of a certain way your party is. They're all maxed out and they're like armed to the teeth basically. You get to the final boss, and the final boss brainwashes your party, forcing you to use the party members you haven't leveled up yet.
Oh.
Good job, you just described another boss fight that I had to deal with.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Like, word for word?
More or less.
Joke's on you, I did a challenge run without leveling my characters.
But yes, that is the boss fight.
God, I know we say it every time, but this music is so good.
There's a reason that when it comes to the movie, the thing that people remember the most outside of the actual Axis Splash scene is the music.
Of course, music has power.
Music absolutely has power. When I was playing Super Robot Wars Y, like I downloaded the music pack, by the way. I got to the Code Geass stuff when the Lancelot Sin or the Zero version appears. The first theme song of Code Geass starts playing.
Dang.
I nearly started crying.
That's the kind of joy that I will be very much welcome to when I hear my mind is clear and serene, but my palms are a raging fire.
I really want to ask a question, and I know I should have asked it like before the stream started. It's spoiler territory for why.
Oh,
We will work it out as we go.
I think can't figure out how to do it.
oh, that reminds me. Webb,
Yes.
you will be joining the Protagonist Club.
Oh?
So we've already discussed Taro getting cross. I'm getting Soji from SRWV. Meikumon is getting the main male character from
SRWT.
that.
I would be the greatest salary cat to ever live.
That leaves you with the female protagonist and of X and the Zelgard.
You get magic, Dean.
Unless you want to voice the male protagonist. I should have asked that, actually.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was about to be like, hocus pocus, bitch.
So we have a ninja, a salary cat,
A pilot.
I have a pilot, and I want to say witch, but I feel like that's the wrong word.
Don't worry.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Hun,
Yep.
at this point, with the amount of times people have called me a witch, I'm used to that word.
No, I don't like calling you that word though.
I mean, better a magician that knows what they're doing than a salary cat who's brain dead and has no idea how to business.
Or a pilot that's constantly flirting with anything that doesn't have a Y chromosome.
Like, legitimately, the whole shtick with the businessman there is that he is basically damn near perfect at his job, and I personally know nothing of business, so I am just sitting here going, what the hell is he talking about?
I was about to say, give me an example of how they speak, because I'm pretty sure I could probably help you with that.
Like, businessman over here is constantly bringing up the VTX corporate philosophies that are supposed to be employee guidelines.
Also, there, I'm sorry. But if I ever get a chance, I am going to be saying a certain catchphrase.
Which catchphrase?
To ninjas.
I swear to God, if the next words out of your mouth are databayo, I am going to take this part of Silverbolt and shove it down your gullet!
I wasn't gonna say anything from Naruto.
Okay, you're good.
I was legit about to say, if you were about to utter the words "believe it," I will set you on fire.
No. I honestly wasn't thinking of Naruto at all, actually.
Thank the Lord.
And what were you thinking of?
I may be a ninja, but I do not hide.
Oh, and then, oh, you know what? That's fine.
Much better.
I love how y'all both just was.
We were
As
both
far as
ready to murder Taro if he made a Naruto reference. But when he says he's making a ninja reference, which some would argue is worse than Naruto, we're just like, oh no, that's fine.
I'm telling you this now. he knows more about the Ninja Sentai than Naruto itself. I'm the one that knows a lot about Naruto.
Yeah, Ninja also isn't like 60 to 70% filler.
That one I will agree with.
All I know is on a fundamental level is
Like, I have joked about One Piece being that kind of filler fest, but like, no, I have a lot more respect for the pirates than I do for the ninja. Specifically, the ninja that don't even know what being a ninja means.
You were saying, Taro?
all I know about Naruto on a fundamental level is fucking Windfall go first.
Let's keep it that way.
Even though I do play Shinobi Striker.
You don't know anything else.
まさきロックされたにゃどうするにゃ
先手を取るに決まってんだろ
Oh,
Yeah,
this ought to
like-
be good.
Megumon joked about One Piece being like 80% filler. It's not. There's like maybe one filler arc per season, and it's usually not that bad.
And I will clarify right now, it was a joke based out of ignorance.
Naruto, however, had an
Naruto and Bleach are strangling each other with the amount of filler they have.
Naruto had an entire season of filler. After Sasuke leaves the ninja village,
If you don't skip straight to Shippuden,
あの翼にゃ
every episode is filler until the last episode, which is just the end, which was supposed to be at the end of the episode where Sasuke left.
oh, by the way, I will just say right now, there's a running joke between me and my sisters that we wanted to cram Sasuke inside of a refrigerator, seal it with chains, set it on fire, and push it off of a cliff laughing maniacally.
You'd probably enjoy that. Awesome power! I love how no one is questioning what I said.
No, because you're right.
公式力の力を見せてやる
Why would you question the truth?
まで公式力を燃やせ
I don't think what you said.
I said Sasuke would probably enjoy that.
You know, I have no debate for that. Congratulations, you overrated edgelord you. You are now simultaneously hot and cool. Enjoy landing in the giant trash compactor at the bottom of the cliff. Yeah, but like, the jokes I made about One Piece being mostly filler, those were made out of ignorance, and I know better now. It's not mostly filler, it's just extremely long running.
Yep.
Okay.
You good, Web?
Hmm?
You good?
I was waiting for him to explain himself for
Oh.
a minute.
Oh, about One Piece?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I have more respect for One Piece than I do Naruto.
Understood.
At least One Piece doesn't literally rip its own world building apart in the last arc.
if anything, like, the guy who made One Piece, he has set shit up from the very beginning.
Like, I have seen a few of Totally Not Mark's videos about One Piece. I do have a good deal of respect for how One Piece has been run up to this point. I will still occasionally joke about it, but know that it's from a place of, you know, I don't hate this thing. I just think it's silly. I am also incredibly intimidated by the number of episodes.
That is fair.
Good.
It's why I can't even recommend joining the Pokemon anime from the beginning anymore, because...
Well, okay, how much continuity is there with the Pokemon anime?
It's loose, but it's there.
Okay. With
Well,
One
anyone
Piece, it's always there.
Like, major milestones like catching Pokemon or evolving them or earning gym badges, those are referenced like reasonably frequently. A lot of the one-off episodes of the day are easily forgotten, but the milestones do stick. I will say, though, it's at least easier to get into Pokemon from places other than the beginning of the Indigo League because of the way they kind of soft reset at the beginning of each region. At least from Hoenn onward, they soft reset.
Oh,
If
damn.
you want to talk the most filler-heavy Pokemon episodes, like, I am sorry to say, that's still Sinnoh.
Yep.
Sinnoh had some of the best plot, but also some of the most dense filler.
こっちにはバリアシステムもある大丈夫だ心配するな
You were about to say, Bear?
What? I don't remember what I was about to say.
One Piece.
I had brought up the Sinnoh
What?
region.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing that, yeah, filler.
One Piece lore is constantly there is the last thing I remember you trying to say.
Yes. Like, from the very beginning, the lore is all there. The first filler arc with the Millennial, I think they were called the Millennial Dragons.
Celestial Dragons?
No, not the Celestial Dragons. These were like actual dragons.
Oh yeah, them.
It introduced an ability that Luffy has, but isn't really like talked about all that much, at least in the early parts of the show. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's called the Voice of All.
I know what you're talking about.
It allows Luffy to speak to animals.
It occurs to me that if we had like equivalents on the Straw Hat Pirates crew, I probably have ended up being Chopper.
Chara.
Little Rain's your doctor, dude.
Hannes Luffy.
What? No. I'm Sanji, but I actually get the girl again.
Han,
Yeah?
I appreciate you, but you're Luffy.
What? No.
Or Frankie. But Frankie kind of seems
For
more
the
like
big
Bear.
goof energy, mind you.
The goofs.
I guess not.
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying
逃がすにゃまさ
that
き
if anybody's going to end up being like Sanji, it'd probably be me.
私たち任せるにゃ
You acting like Sanji is terrifying.
For you, it would be.
So where does that leave Bear?
Like I said, Bear kind of seems like a Frankie type guy.
Inventor,
Okay.
goofball.
Frank. Frankie's not the main protagonist of the Bear Cave anymore.
Listen, Frankie puts in work.
He built the Thousand Sunny.
I know, but the show is about Luffy finding the one.
The show is about the Straw Hats trying to find the One Piece.
The crew as an entity.
Exactly.
上手くなったみたいだ
Which wouldn't be there without Luffy. Am I wrong?
こうする AI は
And there would be no crew without the people Luffy recruits.
There would also be no Luffy. Because he has admitted he would be dead 5 times, like 6 times over if it weren't for his crew.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just kind of mildly happy that my own self-estimate made sense and nobody called me out on it.
I mean, you're cat. So why wouldn't?
But also,
You are
Chopper
also
is very-
support.
yes, you are also support. You are the support unit.
I was somewhat afraid I'd be compared to Brook instead.
Nah.
Wacky,
No.
but not really all that useful.
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
So the joke goes. I honestly don't know much about Brook, so all I have to go by are memes.
Brooke helps keep morale up.
You know, on a long running adventure, that is actually pretty important, so
攻撃を
I will concede that one.
回避運動に入るのは遅い距離があるからといって
Anybody fighting Brook. It's actually quite terrifying when Brook fights.
直撃させる
Because he's already dead, so it's like... Oh shit.
Can't kill you. You're already dead. Rising power!
since both Taro and Bear have been playing SRWY, which includes the G Gundam cast, I think I can safely say I think Taro would actually, vibe pretty well with Saisaishi. Gremlin energy, loves to cook. Loyal friend. Kind of vaguely operates like the little brother of the group. And I'm not even sure that Taro heard a word I just said, because not a single peep.
I was typing. I heard everything. You want me to be nice?
I mean, I was just saying, I thought you'd vibe with him, is all.
I mean, I guess.
Gremlin energy, loves to cook, kind of the younger brother of the group.
True.
I was about to say, oh, come on, honey.
Plus, he's absolutely no pushover in combat.
Well, I know that. I know that. Oh, well.
There's also the fact that his Gundam, in a meta sense, served as the inspiration for the Shenlong, so...
Huh.
Because... here's a thing with Gundam series. A lot of the time, a current Gundam series will have its mech designs inspired by the ones from the previous show. It's why the Wing Gundam in the beginning of Gundam Wing bears a lot of design notes that resemble the God Gundam. Or how in After War Gundam X, the Gundam Leopard has a lot in common with the heavy arms. It's not always the case, but when it does happen, it's, it's noticeable. I love this attack.
I mean, with how many times we voiced it. Yeah, I know you do.
It was actually taking effort not to jump back into voiced it because, well, we don't need to anymore.
Which character do you think Bear would vibe with in that crew?
Out of the G Gundam crew? Oh, I can think of two right off the bat.
Honestly, same here.
I could definitely see him vibing with Jiminy Crockett, the American boxer.
Oh, yeah.
I can also see him vibing with Argo Golsky, a big Russian grizzly bear mountain of a man.
Yep. I would be a little intimidated, but yes.
We were thinking of the same people, too.
Who do you vibe with? Nekomon.
I would so be training under Domon Kashu if I had the chance.
Fair enough.
Also, Mega-Man.
Yes.
Mega-Man. Rose. Screamer!
Yeah, George has his own elegant way of combat. He is a French knight, after all. I assume this is another person you specifically vibe with, Taro.
Yeah. I like his attack.
It's a strange way of doing so, but George really does have one of the most balanced Gundams of the bunch. Its primary combat style, Gundam Rose, is fencing based, but he's also got the Rose bits for all range attacks. It's a very well-rounded unit. And then there's Bolt Gundam. So, Taro, you know those Gundam hammers that you loved? In Gundam Breaker? The ball and chain weapon?
Oh, Taro's dead.
Well, to continue this explanation for Webb here, Bolt Gundam has one of its own. Imagine getting hit by a cannonball. That's what the Graviton Hammer is.
Do I really have to imagine something that's already happened?
Damn.
Wait, what?
Nani?
I kid. I was hit with a bowling ball.
Kill ow?
Who? And where anyhow?
Oh, I know.
Let's settle this like adults. We'll sue them.
Oh, there is no settling it like a dog.
Hun, it's okay. This is a long time ago.
Belated revenge.
Belated revenge.
They do say revenge is best served cold.
Don't go all Klingon on me.
Damn, why y'all instantly want to murder a person? Dang!
Because they hurt our
Hey,
friend.
I suggested suing them.
You know what? You're right, Mike. Why does both of you resort to violence so fast? Dang!
Because they hurt you.
Someone hurt my friend.
Yeah, exactly. Someone hurt my friend, so I hurt their wallet.
You know what? That's probably better.
After all, depending on what you end up getting out of winning that case, you could possibly get them booted out of house and home. So I'd rather have controlled destruction here.
Somehow that is scarier.
You do that. You do that, make one. I'll give them permanent resident in the ice studio.
No, that would just hurt the case.
If they're awake.
Damn, putting them in a coma?
My point being that I'd rather still have some modicum of restraint, because even my more restrained method can go wrong. So,
Like I said, this was a long time ago.
anyway,
Give me a second.
See if I
Let me see if I can find a GIF of Gundam Master in here so I can show you what that one's like.
What person from the G-Gun do you think I'd vibe with?
Well, let's see here. Within the Shuffle Alliance itself, I could definitely see you vibing with George,
George.
the French knight. But for the Gremlin energy you and Taro share, I could also see you vibing with Sai Yi.
Someone's gonna have to show me the second one.
I got
Outside of the Shuffle Alliance, I could see you getting along well with Alan B. Beardsley of Neo Sweden. Straight up Battle Girl.
Straight up battle, girl.
Here.
That's her Gundam entering its Berserker mode, by the way.
That's cool. Also, dang, why his head's so flat?
Whose head?
Sai.
Ah. Superion! Now I can focus on the game.
A clip from the intro that shows off the Shuffle Alliance and Allenby in a strange, fairy-like alternate outfit that I don't think she ever wore.
Hey guys, look, it's Superman. Not what I'm called.
Dang.
As for me, Domon is very much how I would be taking out a lot of the impulses I have otherwise kept under control.
It's out to me to defeat you!
こいつのパワーは桁違いだぜ。
マクスウェルコイル充電完了レンジの追尾セットオッケー
Oh, what the hell?
これで終わりだ。
Oh,
コスモノバ。
that's whoa, no!
Oh, ah!
Eat singularity, punk!
Ah!
Friendly reminder that even at this stage of the story, this is Psybuster after it's been significantly nerfed outside of its home universe.
That thing's gone.
Hey, why do I see free people outside my house now? I think. Oh, never mind. It's just free witches.
Here's another person I think you might enjoy watching their web.
Is no one going to talk about the Three Witches thing?
I'm charmed.
No, I was talking about
Who's this person coming out of a shadow? Why is he reminding me of Spy?
That is Schwarzbruder.
負けじゃない。
The German ninja.
照準を合わせ
Neo Germany's Gundam Fighter, and his is arguably the craziest fucking backstory in the entire show.
I was trying to reference The Wrinkle in Time.
Oh. I thought. See, you said Three Witches, and I thought Hocus Pocus.
It is getting close to Spooky Month.
So,
After
you first.
after the Cosmo Nova, my brain went, you know what? I can make this joke now. Hey, look, there's 3 witches.
So the thing with Schwartz Bruder, spoiler alert for a 31-year-old anime, but he's not just some German ninja. He's a German ninja zombie robot clone of a soon-to-be deceased Japanese man.
Wait.
After Asia?
Now.
So, protagonist Tomokazu's brother Kyoji, upon escaping with the Ultimate Gundam, realized to his horror that it was starting to corrupt as it regenerated. Concluding that the only way to restore the Earth as it was originally created to do was to eliminate humanity, Kyoji took what little control he had left in order to craft countermeasures. The deceased Neo Germany Gundam fighter Schwartz Bruder ended up being his answer. Utilizing the Dark Gundam's DG cells to reanimate the body, effectively cloning himself and putting his mind inside of that body, he took up the identity and kept tabs on his brother Domon until he was ready to take down the Dark Gundam.
All I can answer that with is, do you have I have a headache.
You can tell that this was written by people who had wrote how. Okay, so the creator of this series, this specific Gundam show, worked on Getter Robo.
That explains a lot.
Oh, funny. I just found something funny. So apparently, the manga.
Why else do you think Domon looks like Ryoma?
Apparently, the mangaka for Apothecary Diaries got arrested and sent to jail for tax evasion.
I guess it's the worst things to be arrested for.
There are different types of people.
Those who pay their taxes and those who don't.
Those who say yes to tax evasion, and those who say, I can think of worse ways of getting arrested.
I can legit think of worse things to be arrested for. The mangaka behind Rurouni Kenshin being a key example.
What do you think I said yes?
Also, just more examples of how ridiculous G Gundam's world is. This is what a pair of trained martial artists can do with G Gundam's world, without the use of their Gundams, mind you.
So
While one of them is injured, mind you.
So I was told this is just going to be a sparring match.
Which one?
Master Asia, the one in purple, has an injured leg.
You see this shit, right, hon?
I seen it.
This is why I have to laugh when I see people arguing whether or not IBO's suits could mulch seed suits. Guys, it doesn't matter what kind of Gundam Cross versus you do. G Gundam exists. All your arguments are invalid.
Fair.
One second.
Literally in episode 1, Domon caught bullets with his bare hands.
I'd love to see what a fight between this girl and one of those two would go like.
Now I have to look at what Tara sent. Oh my god! The Symphogear girl.
I'd love to see it actually. I would say I would buy popcorn.
It would be a good fight. The Gundam fighters would probably enjoy it.
Anyhow, we're at the welcoming party.
There's no one left to oppose us.
Now we just have to defeat the Magister.
Come on out, Mr. Magister. Dre Cruz came all the way here to put you in the ground.
There he is. Well, no, there I am. Also, okay, Bear,
Yes?
I got spoiled on this guy a couple days ago, actually. And I have to ask, do you know
Do I know?
about this guy?
I never beat the game.
Oh,
Oh,
boy,
he knows nothing.
oh boy, this is gonna be fun. You don't need to yell. I can hear you.
Magister. There you are, boss. Wait. He's floating in space.
As we expected, he's no normal person. Does the fact you came out here unarmed signal your intent to surrender?
Surrender? What possible cause will I have to surrender? Certainly not to a brutish, lowly species that cannot even comprehend the truth taught by the Quaystars.
You certainly speak as I imagined Liam's teacher would. Once we take you out, this battle's over. I'm not gonna hold back just because you're unarmed, so get ready!
Do wait a moment. I have come to offer you my praise. Praise? Of course. You conquered every obstacle in your way to reach this point. So I believe as a reward, I will hold a lecture for you myself.
He snaps his fingers and everyone is suddenly in a lecture hall.
Oh my
I don't want to go back.
To teach you the truth the Quaystars know.
Very well.
Captain?
He isn't trying to escape. I think we have a moment to hear what he has to say for himself. He's judged all of humanity to be foolish. So I'd like to hear how he justifies that.
A wise decision, Mitsuba Grey Valley. Allow me to express my regret that you had to become a puppet of Eos.
He sure knows how to wind people up.
Cerulean. I am disappointed that the man I named the new king of Earth has fallen so low.
That isn't.
If you wish to join these lowly creatures, then you shall join in this lecture too. Then you will regret your own foolishness.
Yes.
So obedient. He must be mind controlled on some level.
You Earthlings are the 13th. Wait,
30th.
that 30th. Okay. You Earthlings are the 30th species the Quastars have encountered. We had been aware of your existence for decades, going by your calendar, but it was only 10 years ago that we determined you must be subjected to our judgment.
May I ask what the cause for that was?
The existence of Majin.
Oh.
Majin.
Majin!
What?
Majin. It is a technology forbidden, which can twist the laws of reality to what its users imagine. It reacts to the will of its user to create effectively infinite energy, and in the end possesses the power to warp even the dimension it exists in.
The Getter team just starts whistling nervously in the background.
When we began our observation of you Earthlings, you were just at a level of my brain
On occasion.
on occasion touching the edges of Majin, only ever by accident. Amuro, the new type, Koji Kabuto, who encountered photon power energy, and of course, Ryoma Nagare, chosen by the Getter Race. Everything began with you three meeting.
The hell did you say? It was us?
We were the beginning of everything?
Years later, at last, the Earthlings stood at the door that would lead them to controlling Majin deliberately. The light in people's hearts, as you say. It was the salvation of your world, but also the key to open that forbidden door.
The light of the Psycho Frame! It was a power humanity wasn't ready for yet.
That was, ultimately, one event. But we predicted one event might be all it took to set in motion an unstoppable chain of events. And exactly as I feared, Earthlings tried to make the power of Majin their own. I speak not of just Psycho Frame, but photon power, Getter Rays, the use of the G-Stones, and the utilization of otherworldly elements. Ultimately reaching so far as to instill minds into the inanimate.
You mean Super AI?
All of these things are forbidden. They must be locked away from immature civilizations. Earthlings are, as a species and as a civilization, in a transitional period. The genetic manipulation seeded into you by the Wolguru and Eos, under the influence of Geta rays, has become...
A sprout.
No, I thought someone said something.
No.
Well, alright then. Under the influence of Geta rays, has become a sprout. A sprout that may bloom into a new species. Furthermore, you touch upon other planets, even other worlds, expanding your civilization. Power is the last thing that must be granted to an Earthling in a state such like that.
Is that really enough justification to eliminate all of humanity?
Of course! Merely touching upon the power of my gene is no crime. In the vastness of space, and in the universe that existed before this one, there have been civilizations that have gained this power. Eos was one of them. The weapon you called your Striker 2 was something more Cadesia. It is a weapon she brought from another universe into yours. This voice is making me slur a lot, dang.
The Drastrager's a weapon from another universe entirely?
To not just touch, but to seize the power of Najin and fail to use it correctly. That is the crime you are guilty of. And in truth, you used the Drastrager to become the servant of Eos. Oh no. You don't get to just write us off like that!
Oh shoot. Neither Captain Mitsuba nor any of the rest of us fought on Orchidesia's orders.
We came this far of our own will.
That is not the only reason I called you inferior. The fact is I, the Masters, and Ceruleum Collected, considered through multiple debates from countless perspectives. All these lead to a conclusion concerning whether humanity possesses the ethics to use Majin properly. I speak of absolute correctness. You would call it the truth.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
If he didn't say it, I would have.
Oh my god.
So you decided to exterminate all humanity based on my answers?
Your words were not everything. No. A meteor is approaching a planet inhabited by
Sorry
one
about
inhabited by 1 billion people.
That was the first question, back in Phnom Penh.
A direct hit would render the planet completely uninhabitable, leading to 1 billion deaths. You see the meteor coming and have the capacity to alter its course. Justo, however, and the meteor's course will send it hurtling into a colony housing 100 million people. Either let 1 billion die, or murder 100 million. This sort of question is hardly an unfamiliar question in Earth's history, isn't it? It is a simple enough question if one measures life by quantity. Sacrificing 1 100 million to save a billion is simple utilitarianism. I almost butchered that word. Conversely, saving the 100 million in front of you is
Deontological.
Deontological ethics. Your answer was just one consideration. In truth, Earthlings have long since answered this question on their own. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Earthlings have demonstrated this centrality of this idea to their own psychology time and again.
Thank you, Spock.
Indeed, the Axis Drop's goal was to save all of humanity's future by eliminating the people living on Earth. That too was the many over the few. You okay?
Sarah's sneezing.
Oh.
I think we're aggravating her allergy to bullshit.
You okay, Kitty Cat?
A number of immigrants equal to the number of people currently on your planet come to your world.
That was the question back at Athens.
You are the leader of your world, and you have the power to eliminate these immigrants. Furthermore, if you refuse to allow them to immigrate, they will invade by force. Now, what do? Do you annihilate the immigrants in a first strike to protect your own citizens? Or can you not take the life of another, even to protect yourself? The life of another and the principle of self-defense. These are societal rules and often address the point in your criminal law. I should not even need to say this, but the answer of Earthling is to take the life of another as naturally as breathing. Considering how many external foes you have utterly annihilated, I shall brook no dispute on this subject.
Screw that! We were fighting to survive. We had no other choice. Not when we were fighting enemies like the invaders.
I am not assigning blame, as such, for your decisions. However, what we must draw from this, having made that choice, is that you can hardly claim it is unfair when others directly similarly about you. Possibility exists that your aggressive nature could lead to the invasions of other civilizations.
We could be the invaders?
Human development of outer space could be taken by other civilizations as an invasion, I guess, but a colony ship is traveling through space. when its inhabitants are struck by mysterious fires that causes their blood to break down. The people aboard the ship decide, as an emergency measure, to divide the blood of a number of randomly selected individuals across the crew.
Question from Kilimanjaro.
It is at this moment that a problem arises. A number of individuals argue that, as essential members of the crew, they should be made exempt from the selection. These elite members are to hold leadership positions on the ship's arrival at the colony planet. This is hardly a meaningful distinction if the ship never reaches its goal. However, these key members, those running the new colony, will surely encounter great hardship. What is wrong with my voice tonight? To save the ship, you will select from among all its passengers to be used, or will important crew members be exempt? This sort of challenge to utilitarianism is a constant source of debate across all society. The one-year war that began your current long era of warfare, you must know there are those who use just this sort of utilitarian thinking as a shield to justify their use of indiscriminate destruction.
Hello, Giran.
Giran Zabi's superior human species theory.
And the colony drop. One might say war continues to this very day as a result of that. I have the technology to make perfect clones. This technology is capable of instantly creating atom-perfect copies of a person. All qualities and abilities and memories of the original are, of course, present in any clones so created.
The question you asked at Military Academy 30.
The copy I've created has all the abilities, qualities, and memories of the original. Could you treat this copy as if it was the same as the original? The fundamental question asked here is whether one prioritizes rationality over emotion. The Earthlings so often take this right theory. Using rationality in moments where emotion is helpful, and let emotion take the reins when rationality is needed, is the hallmark of emotion. Take, as one Hades example, saying how worthy it is that robots have hearts, and then crushing those who live true to their ambitions for science.
First of all, the Farzooks were they were assholes and maniacal at best.
You're talking about the Farzooks?
What do you mean? You have rules and laws to decide how far you can go for a reason.
But is it humanity that creates these laws? But is humanity that creates these laws? In other words, the problem exists in the state of humanity that has made such laws. For this question, let us assume you are a simple beast, only able to judge things by your senses. Your owner has left food out for you. However, this food is different from what is usually given to you.
The question from the Andes.
Okay, I forget how many questions were asked.
I think we're coming near the end.
Your instinct suggests this food could be poison. However, 10 days later, your owner has not changed the food for anything else. If you do not choose to eat the food, you will starve. However, it could be poison, and your owner might change the food tomorrow. Would you eat the food despite the fear of poison? Or would you wait for your owner to come? Ever since the 1-year war I mentioned, the influence of the organization that should unify humanity, the Earth Federation, has weakened more and more. Yet even so, no meaningful revolution has occurred. In other words, humanity would wait for food. They would simply wait for death. You're wrong. It hasn't been a fast process, but the world has been changing.
Though its pace may be slow, what matters is changing the mind of each and every person. That is far more important than a revolution earned by the blood of one small portion of us.
I see. That is where the true intent of your Requiem lay, of course. However, please consider. Sorry. I see those 3 words, and all of a sudden I just think, however, please consider. Bang, 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 bang! However, please consider the reality of the situation. The miracle of peace lasted but a year before war broke out again.
Because you brought war back by arranging for the boss's boss to be open. And now humanity stands ready to overcome that and move on to real peace this time.
But history repeats. That is the truest expression of you Earthlings.
If he takes off that helmet and it's like Adolf Hitler, I'm done.
I mean, I was about to say Kirazabi, but same thing.
Nah. I'm just saying this now. I know who's under that helmet. And thank God it's not him. I have overseen all of the Drakers in battle, and through them, analyzed the nature of Earthlings. But regrettably, my conclusion did not change. And if all had proceeded normally, I would have left it at that. However, now we have arrived at the truth. Needs of a Grey Valley. Your decisions were taken into consideration, as you are the commander of the strongest force the Earthlings possess. The result of that was your answer that Earthlings must be exterminated. If you were just simply fools, just idiot children, we could have allowed your existence under the management of your new king, Brilliant. But you and other Earthlings possess a self-centered, aggressive nature that means your very existence must not be allowed in our universe.
Thrilled? About what? To begin with, there can be no single objective answer to the questions you posed.
Hold on a minute.
What?
You know what?
Yeah, where the fuck did that come from?
Typo?
I'm assuming Lucia's accusing him of being thrilled. People producing and expressing their individual subjective answers is what imparts any idea with meaning. No one individual has the right to dictate an answer for anyone else!
Dang, just no hesitation.
Like, damn.
Incorrect. I have that right. No, right is not the most appropriate word. It is my duty.
Duty? That's...
If a civilization is to advance, the beneficiaries must also possess and be given the intelligence and foresight to utilize that civilization. They're looking beastie.
Kindly take these birds and fuck off somewhere.
The thing is, I know that anime. I know that thing. I'll explain later. So,
Prometheus, please go take these birds into the underworld with you. And kindly let them peck your eyes out.
those who cannot achieve this state are doomed to perish. Very good. Before the truth, all are driven to silence. Your response is the only natural one.
Wait, that was the truth? Mitsuba.
I reject the conclusion you have all come to.
If you had accepted the truth, we could have at least ended your life without needless pain. But in your foolishness, you have forced all Earthlings into hellish suffering.
One person deciding humanity's future seems rather presumptuous.
Oh?
Therefore, I can only speak for the Drakeroos here. No. Not even that. I can only speak as a representative of the will of those who have trusted the future to us. Quaestors, to protect our peace and our freedom, we will fight you.
So in your foolishness, you reject the truth I offer. I swear. If I didn't know who this was, I'd say Virgil under there.
Gotta be kidding. Who the hell would ever say yes to being exterminated?
I must say, you've put a lot of effort into your incredibly self-centered reasoning. It's led you to some very twisted conclusions. There may even be some truth in what you say.
But what gives you the right to focus in on that and exaggerate it into a reason to take people's freedom, their lives?
You still do not understand? I am a Quaestor. I am the destroyer of Eos, who dared call themselves gods and the ones who bears the responsibility to manage the entire universe. No one asked you to take that responsibility. You just decided to take up that role yourself. I can understand how you might react that way. This is why I make sure to debate these subjects perpetually with the masters, to ensure we arrive at an impartial judgment.
What part of this is impartial?
If you arrive at this hypocrisy unanimously, I find it most unlikely you argued a thing. From your perspective, I have lived an unfathomably long time, and have known countless civilizations across the universe. If you simply accepted my rule, everything would be so much simpler. If you cannot abide by my conclusion, I'm afraid there is only one way we can proceed.
It sounds to me like you fancy yourselves the Council of Gods.
Oh, good. Are we finally done with this boring lecture? I'm getting sick of waiting.
You intend to fight all of us alone?
No, you do not have that right. First, you must understand the true power of the Quasars. What?
Nani?
What in the world are those?
They're nothing like the Quasar weapons we've seen before. We are the seekers of truth.
Those who reject our judgment must be punished.
Well, this is a creepy bunch of freaks.
Who are those? Who are these weirdos?
Sorry, hold on. Choking. They have the same mask as the Magister.
These must be the masters.
Correct. Furthermore, the power they yield, it is something gained from the old universe, brought across space-time.
The old universe?
What is that supposed to...
The universe repeats the cycle of death and rebirth.
Babe,
Why do I have a strange feeling we're gonna hear about the Reapers next?
What is it?
is the person under that mask one of the crew?
I won't say anything. Because... Trust me. You'd prefer if I didn't say anything.
Why do I get the feeling it's like Pizarro Mitsuba or something? That it's...
Triple-0.
That phenomenon, too, might be considered one form of its nature. However, with the power to control dimension, with the power of the Majin, even this law can be overcome.
No, he's talking about Majin a lot.
Is this another Koji?
Watching you Watching you free trying to figure it out is amusing, actually.
Now you see how I feel whenever I'm being evil DMing. Of which I'll ask the question later.
That enormous beast and the giant too were born of the old universe. Why am I slurring these words?
Enormous beast and giant?
The Quaestors have claimed that power for their own.
You had even such weapons as that?
Now that the Pillars of Light, the relics of Eos, are unleashed, the dimensions around Earth are unstable, which makes things like this possible.
We are seekers of truth.
Those who reject our judgment must be punished.
They're kind of repetitive, actually.
Watch out. Something about them is different from any enemy we faced.
Well then, masters, would you kindly stamp out this final hope of the inferior Earthling? Oh, and Peruvian as well.
He ran!
But if we're gonna catch him, we'll have to get through these masters.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
We must fight. And up until a moment ago, it felt like we had this in the bag. Sure didn't expect this. This is awful. I can't stop shaking. I don't think it's just because of those weapons from the old universe or whatever. Maybe we're more affected by the Magister's words than we think.
His conclusion that humanity are fools.
I mean, he's got some points, I guess, but
But that doesn't mean we can roll over and let someone like him exterminate humanity.
yeah, I know.
If we lose, it's all over. We have to force our way through this. All units, commence attack on the Masters. We have to get through them to reach the Magister.
Just you wait, Magister. We'll wreck these things, and then it's go time.
Okay, now that the fight's started, I can finally explain. So that GIF, it's from an anime called, I forgot what it's called. But hold on. I actually need to look this up now.
一寸法師って知ってるか？コネクタ接続。いっけー！
That's a nice team.
Girls Band Cry. Okay, it's from an anime called Girls Band Cry, and like, okay, basically, the girl with that GIF is a. It's been. He's a thing. The girl that gets the country pumpkin literally moves to the big city that day. She meets another girl, and this one's like telling her all about the city. He accidentally flips someone off because something happened. I think they almost got run over. So the country pumpkin girl asks, "Hey, what's that? What are you doing with your fingers, huh?" This is how you say thank you.
Oh God.
So when they get to the restaurant that they're in and that gift, have their food, she just gets up. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます
The two people working there at the time were ready. One was ready to kill her, the other one was holding the other one back. And you know what? You know what? More funny?
Huh?
Both of them ended up being in the same band after that.
All these masters going on about how our existence has no value reminds me of my high school bullies.
Like, the bullies had no value, or?
What they'd usually be telling me.
But they have to think them very much.
オルガン、こっちは終わったよ。
What Mika just did is what I wanted to do in response, but simply opted not to.
What? You should have just thanked them.
I was a bit too timid to throw hands back in high school.
そう決めたから今の私ならできることがある
A lot changes in 13 years.
What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Yeah. They ended up being in the band, and I'm really hoping for a season 2. Actually, because it ended off juicy. Basically, country bumpkin girl. Her friend, aka the person that first met in the city, and hired for the band. Yeah, she was going through a rough spot, and she wants to leave the venue of where they will be playing. Pumpkin over here stops her in the most meta way possible by standing in front of the car she was driving. She stops just in time. Pumpkin gets in, and as they're driving away, after declaring war on another band, yeah, Pumpkin straight up confesses her love for the girl.
Fuck.
Kick his ass, Chirico.
And that's where it ends there, and I'm upset. I need more.
This is when you go. This is why you go to the manga afterwards.
Is there even a manga? Hold on.
Did you check?
理は承知の上の戦いです。
MMFA ファイナルシーケンスへ行こう。
三日月車線上からの離脱を確認。エネルギー充填 100%。
四方発射5秒前。3、2、1。
撃て。
No
I have
manga.
seen too much Gundam 00. That little white cone in the middle of the bow cannon there keeps reminding me of a Gion drive.
What'd you say, Taro?
Good.
There's no manga?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Wait, there's a movie coming?
Hun, check again.
Yeah. What?
Make sure you double check it before you say stuff.
It's an original Japanese anime covering series. There's no manga.
The movie.
What?
The movie.
頭で
I'm here to work
から
for
そう
the
なるん
movie.
だよ。どんな
There's a movie?
Didn't you just say there was?
Like mobile game.
Ah,
Oh.
Audio glitches at their finest, people.
Dang. How come I didn't notice about this? Let's see. Oh, that's why. It won't be out till third.
Yo, I'm sorry. What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck?
Wait. I missed that. What?
Instant transmit. What the?
Spatial warping?
あなたたち
Space is warped, time is bendable.
これを使うしかない。
Honestly, fair. We're going to be seeing that a lot in Y.
敵の足が止まった。
Then I will proceed to say, "Get me out of here!
No,
I don't
like,
need to be in a time loop again."
Not even that. Not even that. Remember the kaiju? The big Venus control?
I'm leaving. I'm gone.
下がりやっていく。
That's it for
Yeah.
me, folks.
There's a movie on Silver Third. I don't know when the mobile game will be out. If it ever. Wait a minute. Why even a mobile game to begin with? It had wait. Didn't have nearly enough.
I'm lost on what he's talking about now.
Characters to be gotcha. What?
You keep cutting in and out, so we're only getting pieces of the conversation, and it is bizarre.
It's
Keep cutting in and out because guess what? I keep freezing. As I was saying, why even a mobile game to begin with? There's not nearly enough characters to be a gotcha. Did I cut out the thing?
no.
Yeah, I keep freezing whenever. Like, the longest I went without freezing when I was talking as Magister. Also, I don't like how their attack name is Gospel of Reincarnation.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh god. It's the big bad from 10108 all over again.
With elements of the Yellow Devil, apparently.
At this point, I'd rather be fighting the Devil Gundam, and I don't like fighting that thing.
I'd rather fight Barbatos as enemy, actually.
It's literally just you don't want to wait final big bad. Wait a minute.
Okay, thank you for being depressing.
Also, I think that just sounded eerily similar to Greta from Ultraman.
Yes!
This sound is making me want to throw them.
Do it, Caroleon. Prove your worth to the great.
The anti-spirit bomb. Ah, yes.
They really are repetitive. Are we sure the Magister is telling us the truth when he says that he has very long talks with masters?
I'm starting to think he was lying because all they fucking say is this shit.
So tired.
Like, I'm very certain there's something wrong here with this information we were
I'm
given.
straight up about to Dark Digivolve if they don't shut up.
Oh, God.
As I said, I don't want to be here anymore.
Don't worry.
There's only what, 7?
Now there's one.
Oh no, 1. There's 1 left. There was 2. Once we get rid of this one, it's all good. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Aurelian, kill this man. Or whatever it is.
Take him, Caroleon.
Or whatever he is. A worthless, monotonous, self-repeating waste of space?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Well, we managed to beat them, but
Can we really fight anymore? We're all exhausted.
So, you begin to understand your limitation. We back out?
If you're here yourself, you must be sure you're gonna win.
Of course. Oh,
Oh.
come on! There's more of them?
oh, this is insane. We can't fight more.
Still, the Magister's right there. Or right here. If we can just get a single shot off on them.
Edge, snipe him.
Your infinite nature makes you stubbornly reject the truth. Saying you'll never give up kill one primal instinct. But from my perspective, it is simply the pinnacle of foolishness. Where shall that get?
Foolishness, Dante. Wait. okay, this is gonna be like an ass pull out of nowhere, but Ceruleum is kind of acting like a more polite Dante. The Magister is acting like a more assholish Virgil. Are they twins?
Like I said, I won't be revealing anything. You just have to wait and see.
You're wrong, Magister. Oh, sorry, Webb.
No, you're fine. Just go. Just go.
They possess the determination to fight, to die for their beliefs. To hold fast to your own will, bending to no other. That is freedom. That is life. Ceruleum.
I see. So their foolishness has sparked a change of opinion. Well, has it? Someone who offers counter to my words. You have undergone a greater shock than I imagined.
Magister, please listen to what I have to say.
There's no need. Now that you have lost your right to be a part of the Quaestor, you have no reason to even exist. That is my conclusion. Thus, it is the truth.
Why? Even as my heart rejects them, I find myself trying to obey your words. Magister, what am I in the end? And what are you, Magister?
Very well, Romeo. You are one of the Quaestors, so I shall permit you in your final moment to touch upon the truth. The face beneath the masks of your masters are indeed your own.
Please.
In like a meta sense? Then I'm...
You understand now. You are not unique.
Oh.
Wait, those masters,
They all have the same face?
I am one of the masters. My life itself is something crafted. My memories, my mission, were all implanted by the Magister.
In the fine details, you are wrong, but it is close enough for your purpose. Instead, you and the Earthlings, for your dedicated resistance, shall see the truth irrefutable of the Quaestor.
What is that?
This is the fruit of the Quaestor's knowledge. Its name is the Ultim Infinity,
The ultimate finale.
a truth irrefutable, which even the most foolish of people are often forced to acknowledge. In other words, an executor of absolute power.
So basically, it's the Quaestor's ultimate weapon.
Correct. With the power of the Ultim Infinity and the true Earth, I shall exterminate all of humanity.
The true Earth?
Allow me to show you.
What the actual hell?
Nani?
What is that?
It's Earth. It's our Earth, isn't it? It's not a mobile fortress. It's a miniature Earth.
It is just a miniature, for now. However, by pouring the high-dimensional energy of the subspace into it.
The fuses.
I can transform this Earth I have created into something exactly the same as the original.
The hell did you say?
And all that remains is to replace your Earth with my Earth. After that, your Earth will disintegrate in the space between dimensions, and a new, beautiful planet where no Earthlings exist shall be born. The new people I have created will build an ideal culture upon this land.
So,
A shame,
Green?
William. You were to be the king of that planet.
I am a crafted life.
Get a hold of yourself, Carillium. The circumstances of your birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that matters.
Yeah, those lives don't belong to the person who made it. It belongs to the person whose life it is. You joined up with us and you still don't get that?
If you're not just his doll, but a person with your own heart, you can still fight this.
What's funny is I think he's still technically in a true form Gridman because we never really did any of the other attacks. Oh well.
doesn't matter right now.
It really doesn't matter.
Hence the oh well.
How are you born isn't what matters. How you live, that's what matters.
Drake Cruz. The only decision left is one you gotta make. Do you obey your creator, or do you turn against the man who thinks you're just a puppet? I am the same as all of you. I will oppose anyone who deny my existence with all my strength. Hell yeah! That sounds like the words of a member of the Drake Crews. I'm part of the Drake Crews. Well, Mitsubo agreed to bring you on. Guess that's just how it is. Thank you, Edge. I'll fight so as not to shame that title.
Your struggles are worthless. All resistance is dust for the ultimate thing.
That sounds like a grand villain's line. But things like those exist to be disproven.
Now we'll show you what power we have.
Target the enemy's ultimate weapon. We will dedicate the full force of the Drake Crews to defeating the enemy leader.
I will tell you once again, your struggles are worthless.
We reject your words. And you yourself. Here we come, Magister. We're ending your precious super weapon and your make-believe Earth with it.
So, should I just say it?
I am ending it here for right now.
That's fair. Should I say it?
No.
Wait, who the fuck are you?
Huh? It's Scout Geiger anyway.
その声は腕元首。
いや、俺は腕元首ではない。俺の名はアームストロングだ。
Get out.
I was very certain he was about to say leg. I
I think
アームストロング？腕元首が融合されていた。 本当の名前だ。
おう、久しぶりだな、天使。
そっちこそ元気そうだな、クマちゃん。
Okay. This is weird.
クマちゃん何の話？
わからない人は僕が主人公の原作財団赤き流星のアルマを持って
No free plugs! What the fuck?
Hold on, let me look this up.
Dang it, Kaido!
No free plugs! You don't get to promote your own shit.
You have to ask first, at least.
He ends his plug with, well, if you can find it.
This is a whole ass fucking goose chase right now. Cause I'm only getting astrology!
That was weird.
There is no actual side story to plug.
Wait, seriously?
There isn't! It's nothing! It's showing just stars!
Kaido was trolling us.
You know what? You know,
Alright, you know what?
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad.
I am. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. Thursday
We'll
will
tackle part 2 of this mission.
yes, we will finally finish this game. And then on Friday, if we beat it, we're going back to Matadui online game.
cool. Bro.
I so need to go back to the island. Either way, you know the drill, folks. Thanks for watching.
Yep. If you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish.
Be it monetarily, engagement, YouTube subscription, just sharing us around, every little bit helps, and occasionally reminding us that we have to do our sign-off first before we do this part.
Oh, yeah. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
With Mekumon.
Kaido.
And ever so tired of being a fucking time loop web.
I know, it sucks, don't it?
Been in this for 27 cycles.
Only 27? Lucky.
And stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, and be good to each other. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Alright? Peace.
Bye-bye.
I don't care if Cerulean dies at this point. I just want the Magister dead.
Well, most endings of the game, you